Okay, engine reflection for the extraction for Sprint 4. So I did a few things. A lot of them were in the tutorial level. I implemented some fixes for the gamepad support. And I also added like a weapon break so that we have like 2 enemies now. So then the weapon breaks and you have to go back and get another one. Then there's the 3rd enemy, and then that's the one that you beat the level with. I also added a small camera trigger here for zooming in and out with the camera. Yeah, and there were some notifications that I had to add for the gamepad action text. So all of these scriptable objects I had to kind of update with, we changed the input for hiding on gamepad and keyboard, so I updated all of those. So I can go in and see here. Okay, so the movement is the same out of the camera. I fixed a bug here where if you collected these teeth too fast, the text would just stay on screen, so I fixed that. There's a new hide input interaction, so I made sure to update all of the action text and tutorial notifications for that. The weapon break tutorial comes up once your weapon breaks. Also updated all of the UI with the new buttons and backgrounds, and I changed the some of the icons to be more visible. I put this find a weapon tutorial prompt on this level. There was also some ability buttons in the top right that I added 2 new ones, one for a passive and one for an active for the 3rd slot. This is more of the outline for the hiding.
Voice once on the house.
Also changed the material on the walls so that when you walk to them you won't really stick as much, so I changed that for all of the levels. Okay, I also updated the shop icons with like an active and passive text, and I kind of reworked the layout of them, I guess. And in the level select, I updated the level buttons because we weren't really using the time and grade for any of these, so I just took more screenshots and then updated all of the images and then the colors and all that. I also wrote an editor script that would reload the domain. So if we need it, we can just click reload domain and then, yeah, we would do it. It makes playing the game right away a bit easier. I added a new section for the action text for the tutorial, so all of the stuff in here is for the tutorial action text. I wouldn't say there was any big changes in terms of the engine. I guess just learning more about UI, because I've been very UI focused, tutorial focused, notifications and all that. learning about like the right ways to apply transforms and stretches and everything that got kind of complicated, but yeah, I guess mostly knowing like how things would lay out in different resolutions, because I had it fixed at 1080 by 1920 by 1080. And I guess like the further we get along the project, the more I'm working outside of the prefabs, so I'm eventually just overwriting everything that was inside. So I think in the future I'll have to keep on top of editing the prefab so that I can actually use it as a prefab and it won't just kind of get out of date right away. It's definitely something that I'll be more conscious of. But yeah, those are the biggest changes that I could think of for the engine for this sprint.